I mean, currently it allows 32 square feet in area. I mean, that's a 4x8 sheet of plywood. Some of the realtors are standing them up this way. Some are just going with 4x4s. So, but the 5 feet in height does limit them somewhat. It does keep it down a little bit.
All right, so are we set then with direction to staff?
I believe so.
One ground sign, one per unit in the window, and we're gonna go get some input to see where we go with it. We'll
Thank
see what the community and the business community feel.
I think that's important, because what I don't want us to be, we're just arbitrarily deciding something and then we're trying to impede business.
Right.
So,
Well, we'll get input.
yeah.
Thank you. Next item is discussion of fence heights for corner lots within the neighborhood residential overlay district.
Move approval.
Second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Yeah, I didn't think this was so common, but apparently it is, so let's
Okay,
talk
we have
about
a
it.
motion to approve the resolution with regards to the fence heights.
Well, we need to come, we need to.
Back.
Yeah,
Come back.
I need to draft
Basically, we're
something
going to draft
official.
it. Okay, so but we're
Okay.
going to approve moving forward then with that.
All right,
All in
I'll get
favor?
Aye.
If this language solves their problem, let's do it.
Okay.
The request to increase the sealed solicitation threshold from 25,000 to 50,000 and amend Chapter 8A.
Do you
Move
want
approval.
the procurement manager to discuss this, or are you okay with just moving forward?
I have no problem with it.
No problem.
Move approval.
Well,
Second.
Oh, I can't say that. Do we have a motion to approve? And a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Opposed?
We will move forward with an ordinance amendment.
Thank you.
Thank you
Maybe we'll get some better bids and flexibility now.
Yes, thank you. Good idea. All right, we're now down to recommendations from city officers, our city manager.
Because the sales tax passed, staff will be meeting tomorrow after our staff meeting to put together a 6-year timeline, and we will be bringing that timeline back to you in December, probably the second meeting in December, for review and approval, because the new money will start coming in January 1st.
Yay.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Our city attorney.
Nothing further, thank you.
Thank you. Our city clerk.
Yes, we have, in your packet, you were given the list of service boards and committees that council serves on, and this is typically the time of year when we review those and decide if there's going to be any changes to the assignments. So this is for council discussion.
I'm bringing it up. All right, we have each of the boards, and most of these we have already, wrong one, okay. Rachel has been the current representative for Arts and Humanities, suggested Tom,
I haven't attended, I'm just a liaison.
okay.
I mean,
So-
do we want to go through them line by line, or do we just want, I mean, does
I think
anybody
the
want to?
only, probably the modification, it was modified here, that Tom was the alternate on the Metropolitan Planning Organization. Is that
That's
still
fine,
agreeable?
sure, that's fine.
Still agreeable, okay. Any other suggested changes? Are we okay? Kim?
Tom, did you want to be the liaison with the arts and humanities? I know at one of the meetings, I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to give that
Yeah,
up, but I know we talked about
Yeah,
it, and
I
you were,
was kind of doing it unofficially, or I'm working with,
could we make it official?
Yeah, that's good, because I haven't been.
Because they
attending.
need somebody.
Yeah, they
so-
do.
They do.
sure, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
sorry to,
Thank you. I
Thank
Thank
appreciate
you.
that, Vice
Thank you.
Mayor.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Okay.
thank you, Tom.
So we're going to move approval then of the list of committee appointments.
The only other thing was that I am the Southwest Florida League of Cities person, and it has Kim's name there. You still,
Oh, no, I'm just the alternate.
I've been doing that for the year, yeah, so really my name goes in that
And I'm
box,
the
and Kim's
alternate.
the alternate. And I'm still fine, we're both fine with
Yeah,
that.
that's
Who
fine.
was my alternate for the RPC? Was there an alternate?
I don't believe so.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Don't miss any meetings.
I'll miss this month because I'm going to be on the radio.
Well, if you feel that the meeting needs to be covered, you could probably ask one of us
Yeah.
to attend.
Thank
And I don't know that there has to be an official alternate, if that's agreeable.
Okay.
That's agreeable.
Okay, are we all right
I
then with
did
that?
my time.
I know you did.
All right, now, they tell me I could just swipe this and it's supposed to come back.
So do we
It's-
need a motion on this? Or
Move
we have
approval.
Are we okay?
consensus?
I think consensus is all right on this
Okay.
particular.
All right, moving to the next item. This is slower than paper.
You want to follow my mouse?
All right, under boards and committees. Get organized here.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
Under announcement of vacancies, we have a 3-year term for an alternate member on the Historic Preservation Advisory Board. Under nominations, we have 2 3-year terms on the Historic Preservation Advisory Board. We have 2 eligible candidates. If you would like to nominate and appoint at this time.
Nominate and appoint.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I'm having a little bit of a problem here identifying the individuals. All right, so we have the Historic Preservation Advisory Board.
That's Mr. Gordon Bauer and Ms. Cynthia Beaufort Johnson.
Thank you.
Okay.
And we're moving now to code enforcement.
Under appointments, we have a 3-year term on the Code Enforcement Board with 3 eligible candidates. Voting forms are being distributed. You're just voting for one, please.
We're just voting for one.
Yes.
And Mr. Barrage is the appointee.
Okay. Okay, we also have an unexpired term on the Code Enforcement Board. Again, you're voting for one. We have 6 eligible applicants.
That's great.
That's wonderful.
And Mr. Ambrose is the appointee.
Thank you. Charlotte County Marine Advisory Committee, we have 2 eligible applicants. Please vote for one.
And Mr. Hamilton is the appointee.
Thank you.
Karen, can I suggest that you send Tom Hamilton copies of maybe the last 5 or 6 months of the correspondence between Herman Novak and the city, so he gets up to speed?
We will do that.
I think Herman dropped off all of his materials too,
He
didn't
did.
he? Yeah, I'm
He
sure
did.
he
He
kept
had
very
those.
good records.
Yeah.
Thank you, Herman.
Okay, also under appointments, we have a 3-year term on the Punta Gorda Isles Canal Advisory Committee. You have 3 eligible applicants. Please vote for 1.
And Mr. Douster is the appointee.
Thank you. And last but not least, this will be an unexpired term on the Police Officers Pension Board. You have 2 eligible applicants, voting for 1.
We have 2 eligible?
Yes.
And we have 3
Mr.
resignations.
Lanza and
Oh,
Mr.
resignation, sorry.
Cummings.
I'm sorry, that was a resignation.
Waiting on the West Coast results. And Mr. Cummings is the appointee.
That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to everyone who applied also.
I
We
know,
have,
that was
it
great.
Makes it very difficult to select, but appreciate everyone who has put their names in nomination for these
Right.
committees.
Yeah, we still need people for the Historic Preservation
Yes, we
Board,
do.
our new neighbors.
Yes.
We have new neighbors in the neighborhood,
There you go.
might be interested.
There you
Just
go.
saying.
All right, moving on, we have policy and legislation. And I will begin. I want to just thank you for, I guess, an honor. And I do appreciate it, and I appreciate all that Rachel has done this past year.
Thank you.
She has really carried our banner high, and I hope to follow in your footsteps. So thank you. I want to congratulate all our returning council members, and I also want to congratulate our colleagues who were reelected. Congressman Rooney, obviously our governor, Scott, but also Ken Roberson, and like all of the individuals that have been reelected that will continue to then to be colleagues. And obviously Commissioner Deutsch is one of our favorite people on the commission, right? Want to thank again Charlotte County and Punta Gorda for their acceptance and adoption of the 1% sales tax. We will have wonderful projects now in Punta Gorda to move forward, so this is wonderful. The MPO, and I again want to thank Bob Harrington for joining us again today. But the MPO has contracted with Jacobs Engineering to conduct the MPO's 2040 long-range transportation plan.
Wow.
Plan ahead. They have been starting with their interviews. They will be continuing with interviews with individuals, both with the MPO and other colleagues, but they will also be having workshops with the public. So if you are interested, again, for the public, concerned about our transportation into the year 2040, they would like your information and your input.
Seems like only yesterday they were doing the 2035.
I think it was yesterday. It feels like yesterday, doesn't it? But that's all I have. Comments, council members? Tom?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I would like to thank the mayor for her service over the year. Just have done a terrific job, and thank you very, very much, and congratulations to the new vice mayor.
Thank you.
And I think some acknowledgement is due to the Sun Herald and their editorial staff, Chris Porter and Brian Gleason, for the work that they've done in trying and educating the public with regard to the 1% sales tax. I think they've done a terrific job, and in large part, it could be thanks to them that we are where we are. Brian Gleason was the facilitator on the county sales tax focus and has done a wonderful job, did a wonderful job there, and also congratulations to the ECEC for all of their work on it. And I look forward to spending the money. That's all. I'm not gonna, that's all.
Rachel?
Yes, we had a meeting last week with Representative Albritton and Representative Roberson, informally known as Ken and Ben. And they're both very supportive of us moving forward with another ask for the state appropriation. There's a kind of a dollar amount that they suggested that you could get with Howard, and he could fill you in on that. And, you know, they're behind us, so it's good to know that our guys are in our corner. And congratulations to Ken, since he's been reelected. And I will be wrapping up my work next week with a legislative conference for the Florida League of Cities. So when the policies are set, I'll forward them all to you for your information.
Thank you.
Thank you all for nominating me. That was a wonderful surprise. And thank you so much, Rachel. You've been a great mayor,
Thank
really
you.
great. And thank you for passing the 1% sales tax, and we will do our best to spend your money wisely. That's it.
Yeah, yes, my congratulations, Carolyn and Kim, and a special thank you to Rachel. It's been we had a great year for my first year on council. You've been very welcoming, all of you, and I'm looking forward to having a great second year on council with all of you. I reiterate the sentiment, thanking our community for supporting the local option sales tax. It means a lot to continue moving our community forward. And the fact that the leaders were reelected yesterday, it allows us to continue doing what we've been doing with the same people. So we made a lot of progress last year, so we don't have to start all over with some people.
true.
So that's really significant for us. So I really appreciate that as well. So thank you, and
Very good.
you're welcome.
So thank you all. This meeting is adjourned.
Citizens, comments.
No comments?
Citizens come.
Citizens' comments? I tried. I thought we would get
Rookie
out of here
mistake.
before 12.
Steve Fabian. Congratulations, Carolyn. That little girl from Island, New Jersey, I never thought when she played with my nephews, I never thought she'd be mayor of Punta Gorda. Congratulations.
Following in your footsteps.
I just want to, some time ago, probably way back, there was a discussion about lighting on West Marion Avenue from 41 south to Berry Street. And I don't think anything was ever done about it. But I realized on Halloween night how dark that stretch is. When you're driving down that stretch and you got people walking all over the lake, it is dark. And I would like to suggest that maybe the city might want to look at that again for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Good suggestion.
Yes, John.
John Burridge, I didn't think I was going to get a chance to get up and say something. Everyone's been thanking everybody. I would like to also thank you for my reappointment to the Code Board, and I promise I'll do a good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Yes, Patty.
Patty Allen, Fisherman's Village. The position of mayor is one of honor, certainly, and Rachel, you've certainly this past year have taken that position and held strong with that. So it's been a pleasure to deal with you as the mayor, and I look forward to our continued relationship. And with that, Carolyn, congratulations on being our new mayor, and I am sure you will do equally wonderful jobs, and I look forward to working closely with you on our bright future at Fisherman's Village. And Ms. Kim, congratulations on your is it vice mayorship? Is that it?
Okay.
And I work with each of you in a 10-city council, so I look forward to a wonderful new year. Punta Gorda's continues to be an outstanding community. And I just want to reach out. Butch, if you're back there listening, I received this in the mail, and my husband received one as well. And Fisherman's Village won a few accolades with the Sun Herald. Yes, I think it was the Sun Herald. And so I got a handwritten note from Butch and from the police department. It was a personal note. My husband got one congratulating. They cut out the little picture and took time. This is what Punta Gorda is all about. This is what makes our community such a wonderful community. So lots of thanks today, and it's good to be a citizen of Punta Gorda. Yeah.
I agree with you. Thank you.
Ray Rose speaking for BGI. I'd like to thank the city council for all the efforts you made to see the passage of the sales tax. Kind of a side observation to that is talking with people. The reputation for the way this council and prior councils have handled money in the city. The citizens really respect, and I've heard literally no negative comments about the way the city handles money. You are to be congratulated. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ray. Any other citizens' comments? Well, now we are adjourned.
This was baptism by fire.
We got it done.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much.